Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees College, soon to be Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones. Thank you very much for spending this Monday afternoon doubleheader basketball with us as the Lady Tigers and the Tigers take on the Oakwood University Ambassadors. First up, all the women. First, the Lady Tigers comes in with a record of 5-10 after a loss a few days ago against Allen. Now they're trying to come back here on their home turf and try to get a victory here this afternoon. And they really need it if they really want to have serious aspirations on making a run at the tournament coming up in the next month. Meanwhile, for the Oakwood Lady Ambassadors, they are 0-16 here so far this season. So they're still looking for their first victory. Right now, the Lady Tigers, I know they may feel a little something about that 0-16, but they're not trying to change that fact as far as the Lady Ambassadors trying to get their first victory this afternoon. The Lady Tigers is going to make sure that they go 0-17. But in order to do that, the Lady Tigers must have a great game once again from their all-star Brittany McDonald. Of course, Tashima Bunkley has also poured in about 12 points per game as she'll be needed. But the rest of the Lady Tigers, let's see what they can perform here today, because it cannot just be Brittany McDonald and Tashima Bunkley doing all the scoring. And these Lady Tigers are talented and a deep enough roster to spread the scoring around. Meanwhile, for the ladies ambassadors, to keep an eye out on Carmichael. She can hit the shot from the outside. And we'll also take a look on the inside as well, as they have a couple of long, lengthy women down low. And let's see if they can take advantage down low. It's the Lady Tigers and the Lady Ambassadors coming up here from the Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees College. And we'll have the starting lineups and the first quarter coming up right here on the VC Network. Stay with us. All right, as we get ready for some Monday afternoon basketball action. Once again, thank you so very much for tuning in to our VC Tigers Sports page on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page at Voorhees College. Thank you. As always, we look forward to hear all of our comments, see all of the comments in the comment section. Doesn't matter if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. Always, we encourage everybody to comment on our comment page. Let us know where you're watching the game from. And I know it's Monday afternoon, so are you watching us from your work desk, or you're watching us from home, or where you watching us from? Let us know. And of course, we always like alumni to chime in as well. Right now, we will have our national anthem.
Breaker is Miss Charlene Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, you're reminded that federal regulations prohibit smoking in this building, and our officials for today's game are sanctioned by the NAIA. Ladies and gentlemen, we also ask that you please observe our COVID-19 protocol of social distancing and mask wearing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Leonard E. Dawson Health and Human Resources Center. This is the Jerry M. Screen Arena, and today, the Lady Voorhees College Tigers take on the Lady Ambassadors of Oakwood University from Huntsville, Alabama. And now introducing the starting lineups, first round visitors from Oakwood University. Wearing number 1, Aaliyah Carmichael. Wearing number 10, Deja Mays. Wearing number 11, Tatiana Roseborough. Wearing number 23, Kayla Smith. Correction, Kia Dancy. And wearing number 24, Jada Caldwell. The Lady Ambassadors are coached by Alicia Green and assisted by Ronnie Abrams. And now, your Lady Voorhees College Tigers. At center from Effingham, Georgia, wearing number 44, Melise Newbill. At 1 forward from Covington, Georgia, wearing number 11, Ariana Card. At the other forward from Sumter, South Carolina, wearing number 24, Inga Kopla. At 1 guard from Talbot, Georgia, wearing number 21, Tashimia Buckley. And at the other guard from Raleigh, South Carolina, wearing number 1, Brittany McDonald. The Lady Tigers are coached by Edward Glover Jr. and assisted by Kenneth Carr.
All right, so those were the starting lineups for this afternoon for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Ambassadors. Thank you so very much for tuning in once again right here on our YouTube page and also on our Facebook page. Thank you so very much. Once again, we encourage all of our watchers to comment in our comment section. Let us know where you're watching the game from, if you're at work or wherever you're watching the game from, and what team that you're pulling for. And if you're an alum of either school, let us know as well. All right, so we're ready for some afternoon basketball here. Appreciate once again everybody for tuning in. And the tap belongs to the Lady Tigers. Brittany McDonald, who had a solid game the last time, opens up this first period with a deuce. Near still there as they break it. The lay-in is good. But there for Mays, Deja Mays. Our first 2 points. We're tied at 2. And we just played 30 seconds into this first quarter. We played 4 quarters in women's college basketball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McDonald, the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers, as that ball is knocked out of her hands. 2 seconds, 1 second. Card can't hit. So back the other way we go. Tied at 2 as we just played a minute here in this first quarter. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Go inside, and we'll have our first foul of the game. Ariana Card picks up her first, and the team's first. 8:43 remaining. As the ball goes out of bounds. We're tied at 2. 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Little backcourt press shown here by the Ambassadors. Lady Tigers break it. McDonald, nice pass. Newbill, good. So Newbill gives the Lady Tigers a 2-point lead at 4-2 with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first period. There are the Ambassadors, and there goes a turnover out of the hands of Roseboro. She thought her teammate was going one way. The ball went the other way. We just played 2 minutes here in this first quarter. Voorhees up 4-2. It's our first of a doubleheader. Coming up after this will be the men's portion of Voorhees versus Oakwood. Newbill with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Too high off the glass. Roseboro comes away with the rebound. Up the court it goes. Spot up for 3. Way off. Dancy was trying that 3-point attempt. Under 7.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. They try to go inside. Trying to look for Inga. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Tigers. So the clock stops with 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go. 4-2 is our score. Voorhees on top. Oh, nice steal. Here comes Card all by herself. So Card stretches the Lady Tigers lead to 6-2. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nice defense, and that's a traveling violation.
Possession, Lady Tigers.
So the Lady Tigers will have possession. (6-2) is our score. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. We encourage everybody once again to comment, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, as Brittany was fouled. As the clock stopped.
The foul was on the Lady Ambassadors number 1, Aaliyah Carmichael.
Aaliyah Carmichael picks up the first foul and the first team foul. So Brittany McDonald, the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers, averaging just a shade under 14 points per game. And a pretty decent free throw percentage shooter, shooting at just about 80% from the free throw line. 8-2 is our score. Voorhees on top early. Turnaround shot in the lane is no good there for Caldwell. Here comes McDonald like a freight train. She was fouled again.
The foul was on the Lady Ambassadors number 11, Tatiana Roseboro.
Tatiana Roseboro picks up her first, team second, and into the game for the first time for the Lady Tigers, Destiny Owens. Brittany McDonald back at the line, shooting 2. A shot for Brittany. Brittany had, once again, a nice game against Allen, but unfortunately it was in a losing cause. And she's starting off pretty hot once again here in this afternoon's ball game. 6 points for Brittany McDonald, and it's a 10-2 Voorhees lead, and we'll have a foul. As getting to the basket was Deja Mays.
That's her first, team second.
Bunkley picks up the foul.
Mays.
That is her first. And team's second. So at the line shooting, it's the 5'5" guard out of Waukegan High School. 10-4 is our score. McDonald just out of the reach of Owens. 10-4 is our score. Voorhees on top. Coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here's Roseboro being guarded there by McDonald. McDonald showing some good defense as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDonald. But that was very good defense on Roseboro. Shot put up, no good. Rebound put back is home. There for Dancy. As we have a whistle and a turnover. Wow, that was questionable there. And it said card was out of bounds. And Coach Glover decides to take a 30-second timeout with 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. 10-6 is our score. Lady Tigers on top of the Ladies Ambassadors. Ladies Ambassadors comes in with the record of 0-16. Meanwhile, the Lady Tigers comes in with a record of 5-10. And they trying to get off the losing slide after losing to Allen. And just a reminder, this is the first of a doubleheader coming up later this afternoon. We'll have the men's portion of our game, so make sure that you stay tuned. And just a programming note, if you're watching us on YouTube, you'll have to switch streams from the lady stream to the men's stream. Meanwhile, if you're watching us on Facebook, don't worry, just stay right there and we'll bring it to you. Ball on the floor, controlled by the Lady Ambassadors, as we'll have a traveling violation, or what they'll call a foul first. They'll call the foul on Inga Kokla. That's her first, team's third. Right now, Lady Tigers are playing some pretty decent defense here, causing the turnover and causing some tough shots just like that, but a foul was called.
The ball for Voorhees 35, Destiny Owens.
Destiny Owens picks up her first, team's fourth. So at the line, shooting two, Deja Mays. Mays 2 for 2 at the line. And right now it's 10-8. And a steal out of the corner for three for the lead. No good. Rebound, put back, high off the glass, and it's good. Jada Cardwell with her first two. And we're tied at 10. And a block. McDonald gets it back. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebound into the hands of Cardwell. Here come the Lady Ambassadors. Tied at 10, under 5 minutes to go in the first period. Go inside Owens. Nice defensive play, getting the hand in there on the pass. And Owens leading to the turnover. And can they lead to a three? No. Put back, no good. Inga still fighting. Owens. Some good fight there down low with Owens and Inga battling for the rebound.
Three, Dancy. Correction, number 24, Caldwell.
Caldwell picks up her first, team's third. At the line will be Destiny Owens. 5'9" forward out of Georgia. Hits the first. Owens 2 for 2 at the line. And the Lady Tigers on top, 12-10. Little backcourt press there showing by Bunkley. Bunkley riding her person all the way and leads to the steal. Here comes Owens. Lady Tigers has numbers. Inga can't hit. Coming back the other way. (12-10) is our score. Voorhees on top. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Once again, Lady Tigers showing some good defense. That should have been a travel. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to put it up. 2 seconds, 1 second. Good defensive stance there by the Lady Tigers as they come back up by 2 at 12-10. Hard, nice play on the inside, but a bit too hard off the glass. 3.5 to go. And a whistle. They'll call it on Brittany McDonald. That is her first, team's 5th. The clock stops with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Join us tomorrow evening as we will have another doubleheader of action. This time Morris comes into town. And just like Allen, Morris is another big-time rivalry in-state there for Voorhees. Newbill checks back in for the Lady Tigers. So at the line shooting, Roseboro. Pretty decent at the line as a shooter as she gets her first point. That one rims in and out. Ball loose. Newbill picks it up in the corner. Also checking in for the first time, Diamond Bullard, number 25, as the foul is called on the Lady Ambassadors. Kia Dancy picks up the foul, and that is her first, team's 4th. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Lady Tigers on top 12-11. Once again, we'd like to welcome everybody tuning in and watching us on Facebook via our VC Tiger Sports page and also on our Facebook page via Voorhees College. As Bullard falls to the ground, and that's another foul there. So the foul is called on Kaylee Smith, who checked in. That is her first, team's 5th. So Diamond Bullard will be at the line is shooting 2. Bullard also was able to crack the lineup the last home game against Allen as she misses both. There's a shot way off. They was trying to save it, but right into the hands of Owens. Here's Bullard. Bullard with no numbers, but some dribbling fancies. Nice ball movement. Here's the shot put up, no good. Owens, off of her fingertips. So the clock stops with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Still 12-11 is our score. Voorhees on top of Oakwood. Here are the Lady Ambassadors. They've been in some games, so it's 0-16 record of theirs. Some of the games they've been close, other games have not been so close. But They have battled all season long.
Diamond Bullard.
As Diamond Bullard
Team's fifth.
picks up the foul.
Who is number 22?
And that is her first. Smith will be at the line shooting. Kaylee Smith, 5'11", out of Bowie, Maryland. (13-12) is our score. Lady Ambassadors on top for the first time this afternoon. McDonald bounce pass to Newbill. Newbill high off the glass, no good. Oakwood controls. Back up the court it goes. Nice ball movement. Shot, no good. Disrupted there, I think, by Newbill for a little while. Here's Bunkley. Give it up to Owens. Back out of the corner to Bunkley. Here's McDonald. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 6 seconds. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a shot from inside the three-point line. Is no good. Back come the Lady Ambassadors. Bounce pass up the court to Roseboro as she gives it off. That's a traveling violation.
Position, Lady Tiger.
Dancy dancing with the basketball. Minute 33 remaining here in the first quarter. 13-12 is our score. Oakwood on top by 1. Here's Bullard. McDonald. No good. Here come the Lady Ambassadors with a 1-point lead. They'll be coming up on a minute 5 remaining in the first quarter. Bounce pass is for 3. Good. Dancy. And that is the first 3-pointer made by either squad, and it's 16-12. McDonald is blocked the other way. Smith with the block. We're coming up on 40 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Smith, that looked like that was partially blocked. Rebound is no good, but another opportunity. Smith with another opportunity, no good. She flies in to try to get her own rebound. Bodies to the floor. Ball still loose. Finally controlled by Newbill. Shot clock turned off. Here comes McDonald. McDonald could take it in herself as she draws the foul. So with 16.8 seconds to go, the foul is on Dancy. Dancy picks up her second. And at the line of shooting 2 once again is Brittany McDonald. McDonald has been perfect from the line thus far.
Correction, Brittany McDonald.
McDonald so far the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers this afternoon. She's still perfect from the line. Second shot is good. And Brittany McDonald is now 6 for 6 at the free throw line. And the Lady Tigers cut the Oakwood lead down to 2 at 16-14. With only 16.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. As Story checks in for the first time for the Lady Tigers. Here's Vaughn as she gives it off to Smith. Foul on the floor. Clock stopped with 7.9 seconds to go.
Voorhees 23. Felder, that's her first, and at the line shooting 2 is number
Felder
Smith.
picks up her first for the Lady Tigers. Smith at the line shooting. Smith, she's also perfect from the line this afternoon. So far, 3 for 3 at the line, trying to make it 4 for 4. Unable to do it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can pull up a shot before the quarter ends. They do, but it falls short. And after period number 1, Voorhees are down 17 to 14 to Oakwood. As right now, as we have more basketball action coming up later on this afternoon with the men's game coming up. So please make sure that you tune in. Lady Tiger basketball is sponsored by Prisma Health. Prisma Health is the official sponsor for Voorhees basketball. Prisma Health, once again, our sponsor for Voorhees athletics. All right, as we get ready to start the second quarter, 17-14 is our score. Lady Tigers down by 3. They led most of the way, but the Lady Tigers now, after Oakwood started heating up late in that first quarter to take a 17-14 lead, as that is off the hands of Vaughn. Check that, off the hands of Carmichael, number 1. Here's a shot from just inside the three-point arc. It's no good. Carmichael comes away with the boards. We're just starting the second period. Once again, thank you so very much for tuning in on our YouTube page and our Facebook page. Here's a shot that was altered. And here come the Lady Tigers looking to run. Now let's slow up a little bit. Card, cross-court pass. And that's a traveling violation. So traveling violation, and the Lady Tigers kind of squandered their chance trying to cut in on the lead. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this first half. 17-14 is our score. Some good defense being put on here by the Lady Tigers. First Brittany McDonald, and now Card as well, playing some good defense. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Smith, she got to put it up. Oh, save. No, that's traveling violation. I was getting ready to say they almost was saved by the foul whistle, but it was a traveling violation. So let's see if the Lady Tigers could take advantage of the defense they have shown here so far. Card. Nice play to the basket. So Card, Miss Voorhees, her second field goal. She has 4 points on the afternoon, and that closes the gap down to 1 at 17-16. Here come McDonald and the Lady Tigers. 3-on-2. McDonald all the way. So the Lady Tigers starting to heat up here. They retake the lead at 18-17 as we played 2 minutes into this second quarter. And another steal. Here come the Lady Tigers looking to push, and that one was too long there for Bunkley.
And for the Lady Ambassadors is number 11, Roseboro.
Roseboro checks back into the ball game. Vaughn takes a seat. 7:45 and counting. Neil Steele. Fall to the ground. Nice play there by Inga. Starting up the break. Here's Bunkley. Gives it up to Card. Card across the lane. No good. Inga runs it down. Lady Tigers with another opportunity. McDonald, double team, kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. Rims in and out there for Bunkley. 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Good ball game here so far. Lady Tigers up 18-17. Deep 3-pointer. No good there for Carmichael, but the putback is not there, but there's a foul.
The foul on Voorhees, number 11, Ariana Card.
Card picks up her second foul.
Team's first
of the second period.
Down to the game for Voorhees is 22, Dawson. And at the line shooting to
Ashley Johnson, number 22, comes in. As Jada Caldwell will be at the line shooting.
Tigers is 25.
Bullard checks back in as well for the Lady Tigers. So 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Let's see if Caldwell can tie this game up at 18. Nope. Yes, Miss Voorhees is representing here this afternoon. Six minutes and 40 seconds to go. We're tied at 18. Shot, no good for Ashley. Six minutes and 20 seconds to go here in this first half. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Smith trying to back her way in. Too hard off the glass. Ashley Johnson comes away with it. Less than 6 minutes to go. Here's McDonald. McDonald was fouled.
The foul is on the Lady Ambassadors, number 1, Carmichael.
Carmichael picks up her second personal foul. As the clock stops with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Brittany McDonald, who's been perfect at the line this afternoon, will try to break this 18-all tie.
Back for the Lady Ambassadors is
the 80% free throw shooter, McDonald, gives Voorhees a 1-point lead. Brittany's still perfect at the line, as she is 8 for 8 now. 20-18 is our score. Brittany has half of the Voorhees 20 points. Bounce pass. Shot off glass is good. Nice play. Taylor with the deuce. Shot the other way is good.
By Johnson.
So Ashley Johnson with her first 2 points of the afternoon. Voorhees back on top by 2 and a tangle down low. Possession arrow will give the Lady Tigers possession. With 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go before halftime. It's 22-20 is our score. Voorhees on top. If you're just joining us. There's McDonald. Thought about the three. Here's a 3-pointer. No good. And that is a foul down low on Tatiana Roseborough.
The foul is on Oakwood number 11, Tatiana Roseborough.
Roseborough picks up her second personal and team's second of the second period. As the clock stops with 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. 22-20 is our score. Voorhees on top. Oh, nice pass! Bunkley. So Bunkley finally gets on the score. And it's 24-20. It looked like Ashley is called for the foul.
The foul on Voorhees 22, Ashley Johnson.
Ashley picks up her first, team second of the second period. So back at the line of shooting two, Jada Caldwell. Jada was 1 for 2 the last time at the line. Another 1 for 2. So it's 24-21. Lady Tigers looking to increase their lead. No good with that shot. The ball goes out of bounds. And Voorhees will still maintain possession.
Now entering the game for the Lady Ambassadors is number 10, Mays.
And a steal there by Carmichael. Nice defensive play. She passed the ball up the court. It goes for Mays. Carmichael, long three-pointer. Too high off the glass. Ashley on the tie-up. Alternating jump ball and the possession arrow will bring it to the Lady Ambassadors. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in this first half. 24-21 is our score. Voorhees on top by 3. 3:45 to go. Carmichael tried again for 3. No good. Tie up and possession arrow will bring it to Lady Tigers. With 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in this first half. McDonald, the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers this afternoon, and she's fouled once again. Brittany McDonald, she is being very aggressive to the basket here and drawing a lot of fouls, a lot of calls here this afternoon.
Shooting two is number 1, Brittany McDonald.
That's one thing about Brittany McDonald's game. She's definitely can take it to the hoop. Still perfect at the line. 9 for 9 now. Brittany is 10 for 10 at the line. 14 points on the afternoon so far. That's a traveling violation called on Mays. Newbill checks back into the ball game for the Lady Tigers with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this first half. Here's McDonald. As I mentioned, 14 points on the afternoon, including 10 for 10 at the free throw line thus far. So she is locked in here this afternoon. Ashley, a bit too high for her, and pass picked off there by Roseborough. Back come the Lady Ambassadors. Here's Mays. No. As bullet falls to the floor, we'll have a foul on Oakwood.
Kia Dansley, that's her third.
Kia Dansley picks up her third and the team's fourth foul of the second quarter. Here's Brittany McDonald. As we're moving close to 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Along the lane, the baseline was cut off there as Bunkley's shot was denied. Oh, Brittany! They'll call the alternate jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Oakwood, but McDonald, man, that looked like almost a clean steal there. Foot on the line, no three-pointer, and that one is way off there by Carmichael. Back comes McDonald, and a steal by Carmichael. 26-21 is our score. Carmichael hits the three. That is her first three-pointer. She is the three-point sharpshooter on this Lady Ambassadors team. And right now, it's a 26-24 Voorhees lead. That was a near steal there by Smith. By Caldwell. Shot put up, no good, as Ashley puts it up over Caldwell.
That's her second.
Jada Caldwell
Now
picks up her second
And at
personal.
the line, shooting two is number 22.
So Ashley Johnson at the line shooting two. The 6-footer from out of Columbia hits the bank free throw. And yes, the bank is open this afternoon. One out of two goes Ashley. And it's 27-24. Voorhees on top. Basket is good for three. Mays puts it in. And that is the third three-pointer put in by the Lady Ambassadors. McDonald. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oakwood. Minute 15 remaining in the first half. We're tied at 27.
For Oakwood is number 22, Smith.
The ball to the floor and a couple of bodies fall down. Mays fell down as well. It is Voorhees' ball. McDonald. Here's Ashley. Ashley, strong move. Bit too strong off the glass. McDonald tried to alter that pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Ambassadors will still have it. A minute and 2 seconds to go before halftime. We're tied at 27 apiece.
Return for Voorhees is 35. Owens.
Owens will check back in. Ashley Johnson will sit out. Carmichael. Newbill comes away with it. Tied at 27. Bunkley. Oh, she traveled. So with 48.7 seconds to go before halftime, we're tied at 27 apiece. Two teams looking to get into the win column. Lady Ambassadors trying to get into the win column for the first time this year. As a nice play there by Brittany McDonald as she threw it off the leg of Roseboro. About a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tied at 27. A good first half here. Two teams battling. McDonald in the lane. Her shot a bit too hard. Roseboro picks up her dribble, gives it up to Carmichael. Carmichael with 7 seconds. She loses the dribble. Newbill picks it up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Don't know if they'll have a shot. And that will do it for halftime. And we're tied at 27 apiece between Voorhees and Oakwood. Nice game here so far this afternoon. When you look at it, the Lady Tigers forced some turnovers during the first half. But at the same time, the Lady Ambassadors also as well forced some turnovers. Both teams shot the ball pretty well in the second quarter. As we take a look at the president, President Hopkins says he's on hand, as always, rooting on the Lady Tigers and the Tigers, as always. Again, we're at halftime, and our score, we're tied at 27 apiece. And what we're going to do now, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back and get you ready for the second half. And it should be a very interesting second half. Tied at 27 between Voorhees and Oakwood. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball right here on the VC Tiger Sports Network. All right, we're back here as we get ready to start the second half of our game. A good game going on so far. We're tied at 27 apiece between Oakwood and our Lady Tigers of Voorhees College. I'm Clarence Jones. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Just a reminder, please like and subscribe our YouTube page at VC Tiger Sports page, which some of our audience are watching right now. And also make sure that you follow us on Facebook through Voorhees College. And you can watch this game live right now on our Facebook Live page. As we start off this second half, Voorhees will have possession first. Once again, tied at 27 apiece. Both teams shooting decently from the field. Straightaway three-pointer is on the way, is good. Therefore, Ty Bunkley. So Bunkley, big three-pointer there. That breaks the halftime score at 27, and it is 30-27 now. Voorhees on top. Voorhees has been on top for most of the game as that ball is free, picked up by the Lady Tigers. As we just starting this third quarter, Bunkley who just hit the three, now along the baseline, and another deuce for Bunkley. So now she has 5 quick points here to open up this third quarter. 32-27 is our score. Voorhees on top. Newbill. And a shot over Newbill. Jada Caldwell. And Caldwell, one of the inside presence for Oakwood. Nice pass. Newbill can't hit. Gets on rebound and we'll have a whistle. So we'll have a foul called on the Lady Ambassadors. That is Dancy.
Team's first of the third period.
Dancy picks up her fourth, so one more, and she will call it an afternoon. Elise Newbill will be at the line for the first time this afternoon. Smith checks back into the ball game, number 22 for the Lady Ambassadors. Meanwhile, checking out is the number 23, Dancy. Of course, Dancy with 4 personal fouls. And we have 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third, and we'll have an entire quarter coming up after this. I don't expect to see Dancy back on the court anytime soon. Newbill, rolls around and out. 33-29 is our score. As we'll have some substitutions now for the Lady Tigers. Card, who had a pretty solid first half. Destiny Owens also checks in for the Lady Tigers. Coming up on 8.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 33-29 is our score. Voorhees on top. Owens playing some good defense. She passes it back out as Carmichael with the basketball. Carmichael loads up for 3. As we'll have a whistle. Look like that will be on Smith. As we go back the other way.
Now,
8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Diamond Bullard checks back in for the Lady Tigers. Little backcourt press shown here by the Lady Ambassadors. Inga puts it up front court. Brittany McDonald, that one was blocked there by Smith. But the basket follow is good for Inga. Coca with her third field goal of the afternoon. 7 points and a steal. As she started that steal there, here comes McDonald. Too hard off the glass. Back the other way, all by herself. If Owens can get back in time, no. Mays hits it. And Mays, one of the leading scorers for Oakwood this afternoon.
The Lady Ambassadors is 13 Taylor, 30 seconds timeout.
Mays with 11 points on the afternoon as Voorhees calls the timeout. Voorhees leading 35-31. If you're just joining us here, thank you so very much for tuning in this afternoon. This is the first of a doubleheader. Coming up after this game will be the men's game between Oakwood and Voorhees. So join us for that game as well. And also another programming note, we'll have basketball doubleheader once again coming up tomorrow evening, right back here at the Tigers Den. As the Tigers take on their conference rivals and in-state rivals, Morris. So make sure that you join us tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock for the women, 8 o'clock for the men. So make sure that you join us right here on these same pages, there, our YouTube page and our Facebook page as well, as we'll have a lot of basketball action to start off the week for you. Pass, no good as the shot put up there. We'll have a foul as Caldwell was fouled. And let's see who they'll call the foul on. Kokla picks up her second.
Teams first. Shooting two is
Teams first. Caldwell shooting two. And Caldwell has been pretty much 50% at the line every time she's been to the line here this afternoon. 1 out of 2 so far has been the theme for Caldwell at the charity strike. This time she's 0-2 from the free throw line. So the score still remains 35-31. That's Card as being harassed in the backcourt. She able to put it up to the front court to Ashley Johnson. Johnson is fouled. And the foul will be called on Smith. So Kaylee Smith
That's her second.
picks up her second.
And at the line shooting two.
Team second.
22,
Ashley Johnson will be at the line shooting 2. So far, Ashley with 3 points on the afternoon, looking for more. Seven to 31. And a turnover. So good press there for the Lady Tigers, turning the ball, forcing the Lady Ambassadors to turn the ball over. And now let's see if they can take advantage of it. Now up 37 to 31. Coming up on 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Ashley Johnson, was off 2 for 2 at the line just now. As we'll have a tie up. Alternating possession arrow goes to Oakwood. 7 minutes and 5 seconds to go. 37-31 is our score. Voorhees up. And a steal. Diamond Bullard all alone. So Bullard up first 2 points. And Voorhees right now are starting to get a little breathing room here as they stretch their lead 39-31, the largest lead of the afternoon. Too hard off the glass. Owens comes away with it. Lady Tigers looking to run again. 6.5 to go. Card had to pick up a dribble, gives it off to Ashley. Ashley is off. Here's Mays. Mays in double figures so far. And she puts another deuce in. $13 points for Mays. Here's a three-pointer the other way. No good. Bodies fall to the floor as they fight for the basketball. Voorhees will still have possession. 5 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. 39-33 is our score. Voorhees up. His Bullard gives up to Bunkley. Back out to Diamond Bullard. That ball is tapped and knocked away. Good defense and the steal by Smith. Smith. And that closes the Voorhees lead down to 39-35 with 5.5 to go. We'll have a whistle. Falling to the floor, Vaughn and Bullard.
Number 4, Michelle Vaughn. That's her.
Michelle Vaughn picks up her first. Team's third of the third period. Bullard's shoe came off and give her time to put it back on. So Bullard will sit down. And coming in, Aubrey Callum checks in. 39-35 is our score. Voorhees on top. McDonald, she falls to the floor and she'll lose possession. So Lady Ambassadors down 39-35, looking to close the gap here a little bit. Taking it to the hoop. Jada Caldwell, their best down low post player. Caldwell with 8 points so far. 39-37 is our score. Voorhees up only by 2. Here's Ashley Johnson. Johnson, pretty move to the basket. Ashley Johnson. Nice move. Voorhees up 41-37, under 4.5 to go in the third quarter. And let's see a tie-up. Oakwood will still remain possession, but still good defense there by Owens. With 4:18 remaining in the third quarter. 41-37 is our score. Inbound pass. Counted and one. As Tatiana Roseborough puts it in.
That's her third.
Card picks up her third foul.
Voorhees is 24. Kokla. And at the line,
Inga Kokla comes back in for the Lady Tigers. Roseborough trying to close the Lady Tiger lead down to 1. $41-40 is our score. Voorhees on top. But at one point it was 39-31. So since then, Oakwood has been on a 9-2 run. Owens gives it up. Basket's good for Inga. So Kokla with 9 points so far. Nice defense there by Owens. And Bullard and the rest of the Lady Tigers teammates impressed with that defense there. They'll give Destiny Owens the foul. That's her second, but still some intense defense there for Owens. Mays' shot is blocked by Inga, but we'll have a whistle. Destiny Owens picks up her third, so quick back-to-back personal fouls, and Newbill will get ready to come in for Owens.
Now for Voorhees is 44. Newbill.
43-41 is our score. Voorhees up by 3. Coker, the ball taken away. And a nice, almost a steal. Mays lines up for 3. No good. Inga comes away with the basketball. 43-40 is our score. Under 3.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Coming up after this game, we'll have the men's basketball game. A near and one there for Aubrey Collins. Deja Mays picks up her second personal. Team fourth. So at the line shooting 2. A shot there. Aubrey with her first point. Misses the second one, but ball able to get back into her hands. So another opportunity for the Lady Tigers to try to extend the lead. Right now it's at 4 at 44-40 with 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Column as the ball kind of went awkwardly off her hands, but Roseboro, last person to touch it for Oakwood. Off the hands once again, as here's Newbill. Oh, that looked like that was going to be an easy lay-in, but just a mix-up in communications between Inga and Newbill. Two minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. As that basket's good there for Caldwell. So it's down to a 2-point Voorhees lead at 44-42. Under 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ball was knocked out of Brittany McDonald's hands, but it will still remain Voorhees' possession. Clock stops with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this third quarter. As we'll have a quick stoppage of action. Vaughn was tying her shoe. Another whistle. Look like this will be on Oakwood. Taylor Smith picks up her third personal and team's fifth. So Melise will be at the line shooting 2, trying to extend the Voorhees lead, which right now stands at 2, 44-42. Newbill has been pretty solid from the line so far. Melise has started in 9 games so far this season as she gives Voorhees a 46-42 lead. Shot, air ball. Two minutes and 3 seconds to go. 46-42. Got 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Once again, we welcome everybody in. Welcome anybody's comments, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And that ball was nearly stolen there, but nice hands for Brittany McDonald as she gives it up. Nice pass to Inga Kokla. now in the double figures as that shot just inside the 3-point line is good for Roseboro.
Ladies,
Oh, excuse me. They'll give that to Mays. Mays, the leading scorer this afternoon for the Lady Ambassadors, and it's now 48-44. Under a minute and a half to go as Bullard falls to the floor. Bullard looked like she took a shot in the face by Michelle Vaughn. So we'll see if there'll be a technical foul. That may be a technical foul, a flagrant foul.
Oakwood's number 44, Michelle Vaughn.
They'll call it on Michelle Vaughn. That's a second.
Shooting 2.
Bullard will shoot 2.
Is number 25, Bullard.
Try to give the lead out. Minute and 22 seconds to go. It's been a very competitive ball game here so far. If you're just joining us, we was tied at halftime at 27 apiece. And since then, neither team hasn't really able to pull away, although both teams had a run. Oakwood had a 9-2 run here in the third quarter, but also Voorhees had a run themselves, and they had found themselves up 39-31 at one point in time. As Bullard hits the free throws, and that stretches the Voorhees lead out to 6 at 50-44 with a minute 22 to go. As we wind down this third quarter, Lady Tigers try to go for their 6th victory of the season. Meanwhile, the Lady Ambassadors still looking for their first victory as Inga is fouled going across the lane.
The ball is Oakwood's number 24, Jada Caldwell.
Jada Caldwell picks up her third personal.
Shooting 2 is number 24, Inga Kokla.
Kokla at the line shooting 2. Lady Tigers has been very good from the line this afternoon. Maybe I spoke a bit too soon.
Number 11, Card.
But no, actually, the Lady Tigers has shot very well from the free throw line, minus that little miss there by Inga. As a team this afternoon, shooting 78% from the free throw line. One out of 2 goes Inga, and it's 51-44. Taking it in all the way is Roseboro.
The best is good for 2 by Roseboro.
So Tatiana Roseboro closes the Voorhees lead down to 51-46 as we're under 40 seconds remaining before we head into the fourth and final quarter, which should be a very interesting quarter, given that both teams trying to get a W here this afternoon. Here's Newbill. Newbill a bit too strong off the glass. I think she was trying to draw the foul, but instead, shot clock is turned off. Oakwood can play for the final shot. Underneath the basket, high off the glass, and good there for Jada Caldwell. And Jada Caldwell has been feasting down low here as of late. 51-48 is our score with 4.5 seconds to go. As official time is called, it looked like Kayla Smith is a bit shaken up. That is the Lady Ambassador up against the padded wall. Couldn't see exactly what happened to her. Looked like either she got hit in the eye or something. Well, she walks back to the Oakwood bench. Hopefully she'll be all right. Little vision blur. McDonald with Roseboro on her. Too hard. Newbill too hard off the glass. Newbill was right up there.
51. And Oakwood University 48.
So at the end of 3 quarters, 51-48 is our score. Voorhees up. All right, so we were tied at 27 apiece at halftime. And then since then, both teams had a pretty hot third quarter. Both teams scoring over 20 points apiece in that third quarter. So like I said, real good shooting in the third quarter. But for the Lady Ambassadors, you have to give it up to Jada Caldwell. Jada Caldwell, most of her baskets, well, and really all of her baskets has been underneath the basket or up near close to the basket. So she's been shooting some high percentage shots here this afternoon. Brittany McDonald doing, of course, Brittany McDonald things. After the hot first half for Brittany McDonald, she has cooled off a little bit here in this third quarter. But Inga Kopla came alive in the third quarter. So let's see if other Lady Tigers can get going with the scoring, as that pass was stolen, but then off the hands of Vaughn. (51-48) is our score. As the shot put up, no good. Ashley Johnson with the follow. So Ashley Johnson off the bench. Ashley with 9 points so far, and we'll have a traveling violation called against Vaughn. 53-48 is our score with 9 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's McDonald. Now let's see if the Lady Tigers could take it home. Now that was one thing with this Lady Tiger squad is closing out. You got to close out these opponents, and that's a steal by Vaughn. Vaughn picks up her first 2 points and is back down to a 3-point Voorhees lead. Coming up on 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in this fourth and final quarter. McDonald counted and won.
By McDonald, 4-2.
So McDonald, let's see if she can heat up here in the fourth quarter like she did in the first half. Michelle Vaughn picks up her third and the team's first of the fourth period.
And that 9 shooting one is number 1. Brittany McDonald.
So Brittany McDonald so far 10 for 10 at the free throw line so far. 16 points for Brittany McDonald so far as she misses her first free throw of the game. But Inga Kopla puts it in. And Inga playing very well as we'll have a timeout taken by Oakwood. Lady Tigers up 57-50. Make sure that you tune in. Coming up after this game will be the men's game between Oakwood and Voorhees. Then also coming up tomorrow, we'll have another doubleheader as Morris College comes in to take on Voorhees. We'll have the game for you, 6 o'clock for the women's game, 8 o'clock for the men's game. That's coming up tomorrow, right here on these same channels, YouTube channel, Voorhees Tiger Sports page, and also our Voorhees College Facebook Live page. So right now, we'll see what happens as far as defensive-wise go. Eight minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the ball game. As an errant pass, and it's picked off by McDonald. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can make them pay for it. Oh, and that was double team at a tie-up as Inga ties up Caldwell. Oakwood will have it on the possession arrow. As we're coming up and playing 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Mays can't hit. Ball goes out of bounds. Voorhees will have possession. So right now it's all about, let's see if Voorhees can clamp down on defense, even though up by 7 at 57-50. Bullard, foot on the line, no good. Inga. Oh, Inga's been everywhere here in the second half. Inga has showed out here in this second half, and it's the largest lead of the afternoon for Voorhees at 59-50. Under 7.5 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Here's Mays. Mays, who had a nice second half so far. Counted and one. As Card just a little late on that rotation, Roseboro puts it in.
The foul is on Voorhees, 11, Card. That's her 4.
Card picks up her fourth foul. And that is the team's first foul. And Card will have to go out. Bunkley, number 21, will check back in for Voorhees.
And at the line, shooting one is number 11, Roseboro.
Roseboro will try to cut the lead down. Unable to hit. So we're still at 59-52 is our score. Voorhees on top. Once again, let's see if Voorhees can close out. That should have been a foul, but instead, the basket goes in anyway. Bunkley. So Bunkley with a huge basket. 61-52 is our score. Here's Roseboro. She was blocked. Looked like Ashley came in there with the block. Roseboro picks up her third foul.
Team second.
So it's the team's second foul of the fourth quarter. 61-52 is our score. Coming up on 6.5 minutes to go here at the Dawson Center. Tiger's Den, as they like to call it here. McDonald, bit too hard off the glass. Roseboro comes away with it, and she was fouled.
The foul is on board. He is 24, Kokla.
Inga Kokla is called for her third. $61-52 is our score. Here's Vaughn. Pass it out. Roseboro in the lane. Can't hit, but she will go to the line.
Is 25, Diamond Bullard.
Diamond Bullard picks up her second personal. Team's third of this fourth period. Tatiana Roseboro will be at the line shooting. to try to cut in on this 9-point Voorhees lead. Roseboro has played a nice second half, as well as Mays and Jada Caldwell. Those are the big three names so far for the Lady Ambassadors. Roseboro is 2 for 2 at the line, and it is 61-54. Voorhees on top as Newbill checks back in. Inga will check out. Once again, Inga putting up some nice numbers here this afternoon, both on the points wise and also rebounds as well. Here's McDonald, picks up a dribble and it's stolen. Nancy, who checks back in. Roseboro, they'll call the foul. That looked like that was all ball because it felt like I heard the hand hit the ball, didn't you? I thought I heard it. She just dropped. Well, the officials always says, whatever the official says is right.
11, Tatiana Roseboro.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know who is taking command in the comment section, we have our student here, Kiana. She's here. She runs track too. Kiana, I think we'll
qualify for nationals.
And you just qualified for nationals, huh? Yeah, congratulations. So she is helping us out in the chat room here this afternoon. The track star. But we got some good track athletes though on the team all the way around. 61-54 is our score. Again, now it's crunch time for the Lady Tigers. Can they close out? That's the main thing, is closing out. Up 61-54. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Ashley got to put it up. Nope, they'll call it a shot clock violation. So with 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go and counting, Oakwood trying to get into this lead by Voorhees. Nice play, but a bit too strong off the glass there for Dancy. As we have a foul going the other way.
The foul is on Oakwood's number 4, Vaughn.
Vaughn picks up her 4th foul for Oakwood.
The line for Voorhees is number 11, Hard. And for Oakwood, number 24, Caldwell. And
Brittany McDonald
is number 1.
will be at the line shooting 2.
Brittany McDonald.
McDonald is 10 out of 11 at the line so far. Well, after hitting her first 10 free throw shots, Brittany has missed the last few. One for 2 at the line goes Brittany. And it's a 62-54 Voorhees lead. Voorhees up by 8. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to go. Here's Dancy. Ball knocked out of her hands. Card gets it up to Brittany McDonald. Donald gives it up. Here's Ashley Johnson. Can't hit. Brittany unable to hit. Ball knocked around. And it's stolen there by Card. Card playing the role of the defensive back. Jalen Ramsey almost. 62-54 with under 4 minutes to go. Voorhees trying to chew up some time. Here's only 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's Brittany McDonald, can't hit. This guy in there for the rebound, Carmichael. Here's Vaughn. Vaughn, no foul call. They'll let him play. Ball loose, picked up. Roseboro, cross-court pass. Dancy Long three-pointer. And that hits the top of the backboard, and Voorhees will have possession. Once again, some pretty good defense there by the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers has played some nice defense here for much of the game, forcing some turnovers. But Oakwood able to hit some shots themselves. But right now, it's all about closing out here as we're coming up on 3 minutes to go here in this fourth and final period. Voorhees up 62-54. Bunkley with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll have to be aware. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Bullet pulls up. Just off. Back comes Oakwood. Mays, who had the hot hand in the second half, is stolen there by Brittany McDonald. Mays is called for the foul, and she cannot believe it. And I gotta say, folks, Mays did have a lot of ball there.
Ambassadors number 10, Mays. That's her third team score.
But Mays picks up her third personal.
11 hard, and at the line, shooting 2 is number 1. Brittany
McDonald will be back at the line. These are some important free throws coming up here before he's up 62-54. Still some time for Oakwood to come back here in this ball game. McDonald hits the first of 2. She's closing in on 20 points for the afternoon. Rattles home the second, 2 for 2. And it's a 10-point lead. It's the largest lead of the afternoon for Voorhees. 2.5 minutes to go as Mays has called for the double dribble. Deja Mays, who has had a good second half, and that one, not one of her proudest moments here of this game. But Mays, once again, good game being had by Deja before that double dribble call.
And for the Lady Ambassadors, number 23,
Dancy checks back in. She is in foul trouble. She has 4 fouls. Also, Ariana Card, who is on the bench right now, she has 4 fouls. So those are the players that are in foul trouble right now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Bullard had to pick up her dribble. Gives it off to Ashley Johnson. Ashley gives it back up. McDonald, big 3, that's off. 2 minutes to go as Bullard almost comes in with the steal. Glover going crazy. Thought it should have been a carry, but instead the shot up, no good. Foot on the line, no 3-pointer, and that's way off. Hits nothing but air. McDonald being double teamed in the back court, and she's called for a double dribble. When the last time you've been to a basketball game and they had called back-to-back double dribbles? Been a minute. Card, as I just spoke of, she has 4 fouls, but she checks back into the ball game at a crucial moment with 1:45 to go. Bounce pass. That's good. That is the second field goal hit by Taylor. And it's now 64-56 with 1.5 minutes to go. Once again, it's all about closing out. Can the Lady Tigers close it out? 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Three seconds. Brittany got a look. She fires. No good. Gets her own rebound. As we come up on 1 minute to go.
There is 1 minute remaining.
Here's McDonald. McDonald dribbling around once again. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Bunkley gives it up.
The foul is on Oakwood's number 1.
Oakwood is called.
That's her.
Carmichael is called for the foul.
And at the line, shooting 2 is number 24, Inga.
So Inga, with some very important free throws coming up right here. With 4 minutes and
Tigers is number 32, Aubrey.
47 seconds left to go. Not 4 minutes, but 47 seconds left to go. Well, thank you, Ms. Jocelyn. I appreciate that. Try to keep everything entertained. Yes, Mays, she has done very well this afternoon. Deja Mays. I would think she would probably put her in because she has been one of the hot hands here in the second half for Oakwood, but instead, Mays will stay on the bench only this last 43 seconds as we'll have a foul called. It's a 10-point lead for Voorhees.
That's her fourth.
Inga picks up her fourth.
Shooting 2 is number 23, Dancy.
So Dancy
number 1, McDonald
is at the line shooting. 41.6 seconds to go. Big free throws here for Dancy coming up. For the Lady Tigers, this could snap a little losing streak as they have a timeout called by Coach Glover. This would be a good win for Voorhees if they could keep up with this 10-point lead, and with 39.9 seconds to go. Anything is possible, but still, it's all about closing out the game. And the Lady Tigers had at times during the regular season had difficulties closing out the games. Thus, sometimes some games where it should have been a W beside it, it became an L. But here this afternoon, you have to give it up to the defense. It was played very solid here. Voorhees, who averages 68 points per game. Right now, they're about 2 points under their usual point outbursts. Remember, we have another game coming up between Voorhees and Oakwood, the men's game, as Roseboro picks up the foul. That's her fourth.
For the Lady Tigers is number 11, Hard.
So Brittany McDonald back on the line.
Number 10, Mays at Lions.
Mays is back in.
Is number 1, McDonald.
McDonald will be shooting 2 to try to stretch the lead out to 12. McDonald has only missed 2 free throws the whole afternoon. Making 3 free throws, but Voorhees gets it back. Brittany McDonald, good afternoon, especially from the free throw line, as Roseboro picks up her 5th foul, and she will call it an afternoon. Well, it is 5 o'clock, so it's quitting time. So she fouled out just at the right time. Once again, for our viewers who are watching us on our YouTube page, after this streaming is over, make sure that you switch to our streaming of the men's game between Voorhees and Oakwood. And if you're watching us on our Facebook page, just hang there with us. But once again, if you're watching on our YouTube page, you'll have to switch streams from the women's stream to the men's stream. McDonald hits another.
Back from Voorhees is 32, Callum.
So Brittany, 20 plus points here this afternoon. 35 seconds remaining. 69-56, the largest lead for the Lady Tigers this afternoon. And it comes at the right time. Mays puts up the three, no good. Ashley comes away with the rebound. As we'll have a whistle, and a timeout was taken by Voorhees while Ashley was trapped in the corner. So with 24.1 seconds to go, the Lady Tigers look like they'll be on their way to win their 6th game of the regular season. Meanwhile, for Oakwood, still a tough season so far. Still looking for their first victory of the season. And if the score holds up, and it looks like it will with 24 seconds to go, with Voorhees up 69-56, unless something really, really crazy happens, crazy, Voorhees will wrap up their 6th victory, and they should feel good about themselves going into the Morris game tomorrow night, which you can watch right here at 6 o'clock. Make sure you stay with us. We'll have the post-game show coming up. We'll wrap this game up and get you ready for the men's game that's coming up about 20 minutes after this game. Shot clock turned off, 15 seconds to go. Voorhees do not have to put up a shot. They can just dribble it out. And it's a good victory here for the Voorhees Lady Tigers as they will take it 69-56 off of a strong performance from Brittany McDonald and also Inga Kolka. Good performance here this afternoon. Strong performance for the Lady Tigers. Once again, winning 69-56. Good defense, causing turnovers, points off of turnovers, and also doing well on the rebounding, out-rebounding Oakwood. So a good victory, and the Lady Tigers should feel good about themselves. Now 6-10. Meanwhile, Oakwood forced a record of 0-17. All right, stay with us. We're going to step aside for a couple of minutes, come right back. We'll have the post-game show for you to wrap up this ladies' game, get you set for the men's game, which once again, you'll have to switch streams if you're watching us on our YouTube page. Take a quick break and we'll be right back for the post-game show. Lady Tigers, once again, victorious here this afternoon, 69-56. We'll be right back. Welcome back here at the post-game show, the Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees College, soon to be known as Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones, and if you're just joining us, the Lady Tigers come out victorious this afternoon, 69-56 is our final score. Lady Tigers now improved their record to 6-10. They can't relax because tomorrow they'll have a game tomorrow night against Morris, their in-state rivals and conference rivals. But having this game underneath their belt, a big victory for them. They should feel good about themselves going into tomorrow night's game against Morris. In this game, Brittany McDonald doing Brittany McDonald things. She, of course, is the leading scorer this afternoon for the Lady Tigers, but she did most of her scoring from the charity stripe, only missing 3 free throws, but hitting 14 free throws in a 20-point game for Brittany McDonald. Also, you have to give it up to Inga Kolkov, as Inga showed out, especially in the second half. She did her thing on the boards, defensively speaking. She also disrupted Oakwood, and offensively, Inga did a heck of a job on the boards, offensive boards, getting second rebounds, getting second chances, and also a lot of high percentage shots put in by Inga. And an overall good performance by the Lady Tigers, especially defensively speaking, forcing turnovers and also stepping in front of a lot of passing lanes against the Lady Ambassadors. Meanwhile, for the Lady Ambassadors, well, back to the drawing board, 0-17. But of course, as I mentioned during the top of the program, that this Ladies Ambassador squad has played in some close games and some games where they could have had it. Even in this game, when they was down at one point in time by only 3, after being down 39-31, they came back and actually came within 3 at 43-40. But Voorhees went on a little run, and they also turned up the defense. And then in the fourth quarter, the Lady Tigers did what they had to do in order to close out the game. And as I mentioned during the broadcast, that was the one thing Coach Glover always stressed with his Lady Tigers, is to always close the game out. You got to get them while they're down. And the Lady Tigers, thankfully, came away with the victory here this afternoon. So that'll do it for the Lady Tigers wrap up here. Of course, we'll look to hear from Coach Glover during our men's broadcast, so stay tuned for that. But right now, for those of you who are watching us on YouTube, switch over right now as we get ready for our streaming of the men's game between Oakwood and Voorhees. Meanwhile, for those of you watching us on Facebook, make sure you stay with us as we'll have the men's game coming up. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Lady Tigers basketball right here on our VC Tigers sports page. And stay tuned for the men's game coming up right after this. Once again, Lady Tigers victorious here this afternoon, 69-56. And we will see you for the men's broadcast in just a few. Stay with us.